The Pharaohs did it. With discipline, team spirit and nerves of steel, Egypt overcame Australia to write a new chapter in Egyptian history. The victory not only sends the team through to the knockout stage, but also it proves how determination and strong will can turn decades of waiting into a very happy ending. Now we're joined with our sports analyst, Captain Hazem Eskandarany, over the phone. Hello, good morning, Captain Hazem.
Good morning.
First of all, congratulations for the football Egyptian team. We're very happy, of course, yesterday. Last night was a great night for all Egyptians.
They targeted really to make all the Egyptians all over the world happy, and they managed to do it. Of course, they deserve all the congratulations that we can give, because millions and hundreds of millions of people yesterday were happy for this great victory.
Of course, we saw how the team went through a very hard game with extra time and also penalties. How do you see the mental preparations of the team was done to have an ending like this?
It was not just a perfect preparation over on the side of physical performance, but also on psychological. And this was not easy at all. There must be a spirit of players for the players and for the head coach and his assistants. So we saw all of this yesterday. However, we got some hard times with risks of injuries, especially for the past injury of Mohamed Salah, and there was a risk also for Mohamed Hani, who fell on the ground and he was about to swallow his tongue, which was a very dangerous injury. But thank God he came back and we performed perfectly. So we see the spirit, really the will to win, and we saw also all the players, regardless in which club they play. No, they forgot all the colors and they played for the Egyptian flag. So we saw this and we felt this, and that's why all the Egyptian people yesterday were in the streets till late hours celebrating this great victory. And of course, we must mention the support that is always given by our President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, who sent his congratulations to our team, and of course the head coach and his team. Of course, it was a great moment of happiness and pleasure for all the Egyptians yesterday, and would like to thank them all one by one for all their efforts. And of course, on top of that, we must congratulate Hazem Hassan, who was the groom, as we say.
Of course. How do you see, Captain Hazem, the decisions taken by Captain Hazem Hassan yesterday, especially the first debut of Hazem Hassan, and how it changed the momentum of the match in the extra time?
At first, I must mention that in the past matches, it was Hazem planned to make Hazem Hassan play, but unfortunately, some of the things that happened in the past matches at the last second obliged him to not to make him participate. But yesterday, especially, he wanted to make it less heavy on Mohamed Salah, especially that he didn't recover, he hasn't recovered yet from his injury in the back muscle. He found that the best opportunity and the best moment for him to make Hazem Hassan play was yesterday, and he played perfect. He did his job. He was responsible really during the match for the time that he played. And of course, he's a very promising player. And I see him really going further as a player who has a lot of skills and really talented.
Also, we saw how Trezeguet played in a different position than the one that he's used to do. How was this going on yesterday?
course, we saw this with different players. That Hazem Hassan put many players for the first time in their positions. And the awareness of the players of the duties of each position was very clear. This shows that he has the capacity to read the skills of each player of his and to put the right player in the right place. And this is one of the major assets of any head coach, especially that the number of players is very limited. We can take an example for this when we speak about the left back in Egyptian selection. We saw that after the big injury of Fattouh, we found that he needed really the second player in the team that plays really in this place, and we saw that he was unable to finish the whole time of the match. We found that yesterday he put Trezeguet, who is an attacker, he is a winger.
Yesterday he was defending, more of a defender.
Exactly. So he was able really to make to take from every player the best of his in any position he is putting him in. And even Trezeguet, he played perfect at the defense, and also he participated in the attack. And he was about to give an important key pass that was able to make us qualified before the penalties. So this shows that he knows every player in the Egyptian team, and he is able to put any player for the first time in a new position, and the result is perfect. So this is one of the key assets of a great coach, and Hazem Hassan yesterday proved this.
Okay, so what went wrong during the equalizer and when we had the own goal? What can we do to like avoid all these mistakes in the coming match?
Well, we must take each situation individually. So when we speak about Mohamed Hani, when he intervened against Lukaku against Belgium, in the match against Belgium, he was unable really to follow the ball perfectly, and it's a bad luck for him that he was trying to cover and to stop Lukaku from finishing, and for his bad luck, Lukaku was too slow, so the ball hit his foot and finished in the back of the net. For yesterday, he was of course shorter than the players of Australia, who surrounded him very well, and unfortunately he was closing his eyes as he was afraid. And this is something which is, you see, it's a reaction, a natural reaction for his bad luck that he was too in the wrong. His head touched the wrong part, the wrong side of the ball. That's why it ended in the back of the net in this way. But what is really interesting and important to underline, how Mohamed Hani continued playing, and he was stunning as usual. Nothing broke him. What happened really to him, that this gave him more will to go further and to play harder, and he managed to stop really the left winger in the Australian team. And we must say something, that Australia, with all this physical performance and the strength, the physical strength comparing to the players of Egypt, they were unable to threaten our goalkeeper as serious as we did with our attack. So this shows that we have champions here in the defense of the Egyptian defense.
Yes, of course, and we really wish our football team very good luck in the coming match.
Yes.
Thank you very much, our
You're
sports
welcome.
analyst, Captain Hazem Eskandarany.
You're welcome. Thank you.